All right, start of day 59. I got all my stuff almost ready to pack up and leave. Only dry spot in this whole place. Yeah, there was a reason why I camped here is because there was a porta john behind that house, and so I was like, well, it's far enough to be, I think, off their property, but still be able to use that. Yeah, they contended, but yeah, I took advantage of it. Yeah, everything is damp because it rained all night. It rained most of yesterday. It's going to rain all today. It's going to thunderstorm in the afternoon, and yeah. So the plan is to go about 15.5 miles, and there's a shelter, like a parking lot shelter, that hopefully I can hide out in, and yeah, hide out from most of the heavy stuff. That's 15 miles from now, so I got to get going, and hopefully I can get there before most of the heavy rain starts. But it's probably too much to ask for. But that's the goal. And then the day after that, there's another shelter because it's going to continue to rain into tomorrow morning, I think. And yeah, so this entire week is going to be wet. There's going to be a few days without rain, but yeah, this is April, and I guess there's a lot of rain in April showers. So yep, that's what I'm dealing with. Yeah, let's get going. Right there. A decent look at the East Fork Lake. At least part of it. It does go on for a bit, so, but that's the trail I'm gonna have to deal with. It's all nice and muddy and wet. It has, well, it's been raining off and on all day. Mostly on though. So yeah. It's not fun. Even though I haven't really stepped wrong, my feet are still soaked just from all the water from all the grass. But yeah. So but nothing you can do, so keep on moving. Right there. At least I'm going faster than this guy. Nice turtle. He's alive too. Yeah. But he's out enjoying the rain as much as I am. And this stream that's supposed to be a trail. Alright, later. Well, good thing my feet are already soaked, or else I'd be pissed off about having to cross this river. Doesn't seem that deep, just raging. Alright. Fun times. I don't want to get this phone too wet, so I'll put it away. Right, later. Started right there. Alright, found a shelter. Wish I'd known about it yesterday. Could have camped here. Yeah, the campsite, at least on the far out guide, doesn't mention a shelter. But this is the biggest one I've seen so far. Yeah, it would have been nice to know. So it's mile 30.5 on the Buckeye Trail app. So backpack camp 2. Yeah, I'll take a break here. I'm not getting poured on. All right, there. So it's about 10 minutes later. Just look at the weather. It's supposed to be like this all friggin' day. So it's barely 10 o'clock right now, but I might just stop here because this is perfect hideout in, and I already feel it's starting to get a little bit colder. And yeah, hiking this weather like all day is how you get frostbite. So even though it's only like 50 degrees right now, that's how you do it. That's how I did it last time. So I might just stay here. But this is all you really need for big weather like this. So yeah, might have to set up camp here. Probably won't do it all the way, all at the same time, but yeah, at least I'm going to eat here. Yeah, it's going to be 100% rain for the next 3 hours, and then it starts thunderstorming after that. So yeah. All right, later. All right. So the longer I'm here, the more I make myself at home, the less I want to move. So yeah, Yeah, there was a nice clothesline here already too. So got my drying out my tent, all my wet clothes, my 3 sets of socks, which I went through all of them. They're all soaked. So yeah, you know, it's almost only about 11. The rest of this really clears up, but I don't think it is. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. I got enough food because, well, there's a couple towns I was just gonna bypass and not even go into. Well, not even, but you know what? You have 2 days of food, really. 2 nights of food. That's fine. There's an Outfitters in, I forget what it's called, but I can stock up in Walmarts and yeah, it's just not. It's not worth getting all my stuff soaked, maybe getting sick or something, and just be out in this weather, and it's not fun, and I don't want to. All right, later. All right, after like that'd be like a 7-hour break from the rain. I'm on my way again. I'm not gonna go that far. There's another shelter like 4 or 5 miles from here, and I'm starting off at 6 o'clock, so I should be able to make it. I'm just gonna go non-stop until I get there. It'll probably rain on me again as I go there, but even though I use the rest, but I was getting antsy. I didn't feel like staying there the whole night. And the next shelter 5 miles down should be just as good. And so I wouldn't have wasted this day completely. It'll end up being like a 9-mile day, which is basically a half day. And yeah, well, less than a half day now. Tomorrow I want to do, there's another shelter like plus 20 miles from this shelter I'm about to go to. And so, yeah, next few days is going to be shelters as I head off from rain, even though it's going to rain all day tomorrow, but the day after that should be, says it's going to be fine, but yeah. This is me wimping out on the rain. You know, it was pretty epic for like a good 3 or 4 hours, but yeah. On my way again and through the mud. All right, later. I only got like 3 or 4 miles before it started pouring again, but found this picnic shelter, which is gonna be good enough for me. I'll set up right in the middle here, and yeah, hopefully that'll be enough to keep the water away from me. But yeah, it's been like this all day. I'm glad I got the extra 3 or 4 miles in, because tomorrow that leaves like a 22, 23 mile day to the next shelter, not 27. It's probably been a little bit too much for me. But yeah, pretty yeah, it's pretty epic weather. Downpour for sure. But yeah, it's the end of day, what is it, 59? Yeah, going a grand total like 8 miles. It's the weather's fault. I'm not lazy. All right, later.